To my brother, I leave nothing.
Oh my gosh.
I was going off the living wage.
I know what you were doing. I know what you're doing.
All right.
So, next question up from Amber was, she calls herself a Disney novice, and that's okay. I think there's so much change at
Those
Disney.
are the big books, right?
No. There's so many changes at Disney. I think we all could be novices at some point. But, question that she had. Do you remember?
It's about parks.
Yes. Animal Kingdom. She said that she feels like her kiddo would love Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, but she doesn't really know anything about Epcot or Hollywood Studios.
What? How do you not know about Epcot?
Well, first off, we're not sure. I'm not sure how old your little kiddo is. But yeah, I do agree that Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom is very popular with children. Yes, for sure. So those are two must-do parks when you go.
Animal Kingdom is hot, though.
It's for some reason. I mean, you know,
For some reason, it always feels hotter to me.
It's like, and I feel like there's plenty of places where there could be shade, but I don't know. It's just hot, but it's a huge park. I think it's the largest park actually.
We still like it. It's just our least favorite of the four. But
Yeah.
again, we don't have kids.
Yeah, kids love those parks. So Eddie, Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Can you, in a nutshell, or
Hollywood
break it down?
Studios. The very first time I went to Disney World with my lovely wife, then I met you. Sorry, she is my lovely wife. Okay. That was the first park we went to.
Yeah.
And it was cool walking into it. It felt like old time Hollywood.
Yeah, like
And the street performers.
the theming.
And now they have
very cute.
Toy Story Land, which has 3 amazing rides.
Yes.
Even the tamest of them, it's fun.
Ass.
Alien swirling saucer.
Yeah.
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 That one's amazing to me.
Yeah. It's a fun area. It's not an area that you'll be in all day long.
And that new Slinky
but-
Dog
yeah,
coaster
that Slinky Dog
might
coaster.
be my new favorite coaster.
It might be mine too. It's so fun.
And Toy Story Mania is a great ride for the family.
Yeah.
You can compete with each other because
Yeah.
it keeps score. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, they also have plenty of live shows. The
Yes.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
Little Mermaid live show.
Little Mermaid.
Is that still there?
Yeah, it's indoors. It's real short. But yeah, it's there. Little Mermaid. At least last I knew it was there.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast, I think is still there.
They have a lot of Disney Junior stuff, right?
A
Not
lot
like
of
live
Disney
shows,
Junior.
Like Doc McStuffins.
Yes, they have a lot of meet and greets for that. They do have something in Disney Junior. They have some. We've not ever been in that because I think because one of the show things is basically we saw in another video. We searched a lot of stuff on YouTube. Really, you just sit down on the ground. Remember that?
I think so, because it's mostly for little kids.
Yeah, it's mostly for little kids. It's like a dance party or something.
So again, depending on how old your kid is,
They might really
may or
like
may
that.
not like the Disney Junior stuff.
So what else? What else they got at Hollywood Studios?
They got Tower of Terror, which is amazing. It's like you're in the freaking Twilight Zone. The theming in that ride before you get there is amazing.
Yeah.
Even when you get done, because when that elevator ride is done, I've seen that damn talking dummy from one of the episodes like on the side, and like freaks me out.
They have and they have the gift shop is even themed where you can buy souvenirs in there that is themed to the ride. Like they have nice luxury like robes that you would get at a hotel.
And if you don't know what this ride is, Amber, you can also YouTube that. And
YouTube.
I think, do we have ours on there? Or some of our pictures? And
I'll have to maybe post that on our Facebook page.
that ride not only takes your picture, it does like a little bit of
video, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And I'm not much into dropping rides. And again, how your kiddo is, I don't know. Some kiddos, it's not for them. But I was like the very first time I went in 2006 as an adult, and it was there. I was like, I am never getting on that ride, and I was just attracted to it because of the theming. It's just amazing, and became like my favorite ride. It's so fun. It's so fun. And they've got Star Wars stuff there, and it's going to expand even more.
Star Wars Land is opening this year, right?
Huge. Yeah, Galaxy's Edge. But they do have Star Tours there. There's lots of things happening that they're adding to that park. So it's kind of still under construction, but it's very cool. It had that old Hollywood feel. So it's
A lot of good shopping too. I think
cute stuff.
in my opinion, the shopping at Hollywood Studios is amazing.
Yeah, yeah, I like it better than Animal Kingdom shopping. So, but yeah, so and now it's kind of Hollywood Studios. So and when it first opened, it actually was a little bit of a studio. They actually had some shows like that were on the Disney Channel, I think, that were filmed there, or maybe some movies that were filmed there. So they had sets, but those have all kind of, that doesn't happen anymore. So it's kind of supposed to be themed up like movies, but kinda maybe.
I don't know. I enjoy it.
Okay, Epcot.
How do I describe Epcot?
There's two parts.
Heaven on earth.
There's two parts.
That's
It's
Epcot.
huge.
Heaven on earth.
Heaven on earth, yeah.
So the two parts, first you got Future World, right? And that's where you can go in the big ball.
The big dome that you probably have seen before. There's a ride in there.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth.
But I think this is the last year that's going to be refurbed for like a couple years, right? Or
Yeah,
upgraded?
so I think towards the end of 2019, it's going to be refurbed on the inside. So they said that they're not getting they're just getting a nice fresh touch. It's been long overdue, but it's going to take like 2.5 to 3 years. So if you don't go in 2019, it's
You're not
going to
gonna
be
go
a
again.
while before you get into Spaceship Earth.
Also in Future World, you have Test Track, which I like the old Test Track a little bit better because it made you feel like a crash test dummy.
Yeah,
But it's still fun, especially once it opens up and you're going over 60 miles per hour.
yeah, yeah,
You got Soarin',
yeah.
which is fantastic. You're just in front of this big screen,
Giant
and it
screen.
feels like you're soaring.
Soarin', yeah, over all kinds of things and all, yeah. And there's a couple. There's the Seas area that has a Finding Nemo attraction, a Turtle Talk with Crush, kind
Very
of show.
interactive. So again, if you have young kids, Crush talks to the kids.
Yes.
Now, not every kid gets to ask a question, but maybe your kid gets called upon and gets to ask Crush a question,
It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
and Crush answers.
Yeah. So they have a Seas area, so they have a giant aquarium there. Then they have like the land that's where Soarin' is at, and they have another little ride in there where you can see they actually have huge gardens that they actually grow vegetables and things that they
Living with the land.
yeah, living with it, that they use the produce they use at Disney World.
They also have Figment. It's Journey into Imagination. A lot of people don't like this ride. I do. It's quick. It's fun. It messes with all your senses a little bit.
So
And
yeah,
Figment's cute.
he's cute.
Could be my next tattoo.
So there's some shopping over that side. There's some restaurants, but I would.
Mouse Gear, cool
Yeah.
store.
It's a big.
Character meet and greets.
Yeah.
You got Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy.
And then across the way,
Across the way, you have
Baymax,
Baymax and Joy and Sadness from
Inside Out. And then Baymax is from Big Hero 6.
Yes.
So that's one side of it. You got Future World. The main entrance where the big ball is, you come in, it's Future World.
And now you get to the part that I love.
Over across the big, is that a lagoon?
I thought it was.
I think so. Big open water across the way. It spans over around 11 different pavilions for World Showcase. So I know we have videos on talking about all those pavilions.
I love Epcot. I could talk about Epcot. It's just going to be me repeating myself a lot. But all the different country pavilions, you got food, drinks, and shopping, like stuff from that, kind of what I assume would be there. I'm not a world traveler, but when I go to the Morocco pavilion and I smell the food, I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's like food from Morocco. You can get a Moroccan beer. And they got like the bazaars shopping, like it's outdoor shopping and stuff like that.
It's very,
Kinda.
very well. No, it is though. I didn't mean to do that. It is. It's very well themed, and the cast members that work within these pavilions, usually most of them actually are from that country. So 11 different countries. One of them is America. But yeah, we could go into greater detail about those, and maybe we will eventually do some more videos on those. I know we've done them in the past, but
Even look at our videos from last year, 2018.
2017 too.
Yeah, the Epcot days are my absolute favorite. I get a few drinks in me. I just cut loose and unwind.
Yeah, so Epcot they've always said it's more educational. I really feel like it is kind of more educational because they do have stuff for kids though. I mean, they do have They have lots of meet and greets, even on the World Showcase side. So they have Mary Poppins that's over in England.
Yeah, they got some of the princesses, Belle,
Aurora, Snow White. She's over in Germany.
Jasmine
is in Morocco. Mulan is in China. Yeah. And they do have a thing called KidCot. I gotta say, I don't have a lot of knowledge on that because when my son went, he was almost 14, and I didn't really get to do a lot of deep exploring in what all those different things were. But they have little activities at each of the pavilions for the kids. So it's more educational, again, depending on the age of your kiddo. A big attraction they have on the World Showcase doesn't have a lot of attractions or rides. They do have 2 boat rides, so they're indoor rides. Mexico has one with the 3 caballeros. That's Donald Duck, Jose, and Panchito. But the big one is in Norway. They have a Frozen boat ride attraction. Lots of fun.
It made her cry the first time.
I got a little emotional. I mean, that just came out of nowhere. And I don't even like Frozen. So those are kind of in a nutshell the 2 things. Epcot is kind of more educational, kind of more about future. It's supposed to be about future stuff. They have space and the land and the seas and all that. And then World Showcase is about, it's supposed to be kind of like a, I don't know, World's Fair kind of thing. You go from place to place and you kind of get immersed in that country. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But Hollywood Studios might be more for kids depending on what your kid likes and age. So you're going to kind of have to figure it out on your own.
Yeah. A little research, maybe do some YouTubing on.
We can just tell you what we know and what we like.
I have to suggest, this one is a little old, but this book, The Unofficial Guide to Walt Disney World, it's gigantic. It doesn't really change too much from year to year. I'm sure it's going to be changing here soon because there's lots of huge changes coming to Disney World. But I recommend checking out this book. Don't be overwhelmed, but I mean, if you want to have an overview of some of the attractions, how they fare with younger kids, teens, adults, that kind of thing, lots of information in there. I like to read, so I kind of get these books. I'm due to get this year's. I didn't get last year's, so.
So we hope this helped you out.
Hopefully.
If so, like, subscribe, comment.
Sure.
Reminder, Bobby gets nothing in my living will.
He's not even going to watch this video.
Oh, it just makes it more fun. When I watch this, go back and watch this a few years ago, I go, I'm an idiot. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment.
Share.
Always gets me. And stay tuned for more tall tales.
And short stories.
Bye.